Have you ever loved someone so much that it could break your heart? In a picturesque village nestled amidst rolling hills and blooming meadows lived two sisters, Lily and Rose. Their bond was as deep as the roots of the ancient trees that surrounded their home, sharing dreams, secrets, and a love for the simple joys of life. Each morning they would wander through the dew-speckled grass, their laughter mingling with the chirping of the birds and the rustling of the leaves. Lily, the elder, with her gentle demeanor and eyes reflecting the sky, possessed a wisdom that belied her years. She had a knack for storytelling, weaving tales that captivated her younger sister's imagination. Rose, on the other hand, was fiery and spirited, with a curious mind and a heart that matched the vibrant sunsets that painted their evening skies. Together they explored every nook and cranny of their enchanted surroundings. They knew every tree, every flower, and every creature that made their village a living tapestry of nature's best. Their favorite spot was a small hidden lake, cradled by the hills and guarded by willow trees whose branches danced gracefully in the breeze. Here they would spend hours sitting by the water, sometimes in silence, sometimes sharing stories and dreams. Their lives were filled with the rhythms of the seasons. Spring brought wildflowers they would gather by the armful. Summer was marked by long days spent swimming in the lake. In autumn they collected golden leaves, and winter found them close by the fire, Rose listening intently as Lily read from a well-worn book of fairy tales. But as they grew, so did their dreams, stretching beyond the borders of their small village. Lily began to paint, capturing the essence of their idyllic life on canvas after canvas, while Rose developed a love for music, her violin's melodies often floating through their home. Despite their evolving interests, the bond between Lily and Rose never waned. They were each other's confidant, cheerleader, and most importantly, the best of friends. On starlit nights, they would make wishes upon the twinkling heavens, their hopes for the future as bright as the stars above. Their connection was a testament to the power of love and family, a reminder that no matter where life's paths might lead, they would always find their way back to each other. Their love for one another was a beacon that shone steadfast through all seasons of life, through every challenge and joy. In this beautiful village, amidst the harmony of nature and the warmth of each other's company, Lily and Rose thrived, their spirits intertwined like the wildflowers in their meadows. They shared dreams, secrets, and a love for the simple joys of life. But their unbreakable sisterhood faced its greatest challenge with the arrival of Ethan, a newcomer drawn by the village's serene beauty. It was Lily who caught his eye first. From the moment they met, there was an undeniable spark between them, a magnetic pull that neither could ignore. Ethan, with his charismatic smile and deep, thoughtful eyes, seemed to blend seamlessly into the fabric of their peaceful village life. Lily and Ethan's days began to intertwine, starting with casual walks along the cobblestone paths, exchanging stories about their pasts, their dreams, and the myriad little things that make life interesting. Their connection deepened as they shared intimate dinners under the stars, the soft candlelight flickering in their eyes, revealing a tender vulnerability in each other. The other sisters watched this blooming relationship with a mix of emotions. Jealousy, curiosity, and concern simmered beneath the surface as they wondered about the changes this stranger might bring into their close-knit circle. Each sister had always valued the strong, unwavering ties they shared, ties that were now feeling the strain of Ethan's presence. As the seasons changed, so did the nature of Lily and Ethan's relationship. They were no longer just acquaintances enjoying the newness of each other's company. They had become confidants, each other's solace in moments of uncertainty. Laughter still echoed, but now it was accompanied by a deeper understanding, a recognition of the soul beneath the surface. Their shared moments were plentiful: picnics by the river, long discussions by the fireplace, quiet mornings watching the sunrise. Yet each of these moments brought with it a slight guilt for Lily, as she felt the distance between her and her sisters growing. She missed the easy camaraderie, the comforting routine of sisterhood that had always been her anchor. Despite the joy that Ethan brought into her life, Lily couldn't shake off the feeling that something precious was being overshadowed by her newfound love. Would the bond with her sisters withstand the test of Ethan's inclusion in their lives? Only time would tell. Their connection was instant, their laughter echoing through the valley as they wandered through fields of wildflowers. Fate, however, has a peculiar way of testing bonds. Soon, Rose found herself under Ethan's spell, a spark between them threatening to ignite a firestorm of emotions. As days turned into weeks, what had once been a source of joy now became a battlefield. The sisters, locked in a silent battle for Ethan's affections, found their home fraught with tension and resentment. At first, the changes were subtle, sidelong glances, conversations that ended abruptly when the other entered the room. But as Ethan's charm wove its way deeper into their lives, the subtleties gave way to overt displays of affection from him towards Rose, leaving Lily feeling sidelined and betrayed. The dynamic within the house shifted palpably. Dinner times were quiet, filled with unspoken grievances and forced smiles. Ethan, unaware of the growing storm, continued to court Rose with the same ardor he had shown from the first day they met. He brought her flowers, wrote her poems, and whispered sweet nothings into her ear, all the while blind to Lily's increasing isolation and hurt. Lily watched their romance blossom from the sidelines, her heart sinking deeper with each of Ethan's romantic gestures towards Rose. As resentment Lily began to retaliate, small acts of defiance marked the beginning of the open hostility. She would accidentally spill drinks on the poetry Ethan wrote or forget to pass on messages from Ethan to Rose. But as her actions grew bolder, so too did the tension within the house. One evening, the bottled-up emotions exploded. A confrontation ensued, where harsh words were hurled, revealing deep-seated jealousies and pain. The sisters yelled accusations at each other, their words slicing through the air like daggers. Ethan tried to intervene, but found himself caught in the crossfire, his presence only fueling the fire further. In the days that followed, the house grew colder, the silence deeper. The sisters avoided each other, communicating only through curt nods or brief glances. Ethan's attempts at peacemaking were met with cold shoulders, his once comforting presence now just another reminder of what was being lost. Despite Ethan's pleas for reconciliation, reminding them of the love that had always bound them together, his words fell on deaf ears. On a starlit night, Ethan, with a heavy heart, bid farewell to the village, leaving behind a trail of shattered dreams and broken hearts. As he walked away, the faint glow of the moonlight cast long shadows behind him, mirroring the darkness that had fallen over his past connections. Each step he took was heavy, not just with his own sorrow, but also with the weight of unspoken words and missed opportunities. The village, once a tapestry of tight-knit relations and joyful gatherings, now felt hollow, a shell of its former self. Underneath the calm exterior, the hearts of its residents were tumultuous with confusion and grief. Lily and Rose, once inseparable friends connected by their affection for Ethan, now found themselves adrift on an ocean of uncertainty and regret. The bonds that had once seemed unbreakable were frayed, tested by the storm of Ethan's departure. In the silence of the night, as the last echoes of Ethan's departure faded away, Lily and Rose found themselves standing face to face. The air between them was thick with all the words they hadn't said, the emotions they hadn't expressed. Their eyes, swollen with tears, finally met. Overcome by the moment, they stepped towards each other tentatively. With tears and aching hearts, they reached out to each other, seeking forgiveness in the warmth of their embrace. As time passed, the sisters learned to rebuild their bond from the ashes of their past mistakes. Over the years, they had drifted apart, their once inseparable connection frayed by misunderstandings and rivalries. It took time, tears, and a good deal of honest conversation to mend what had been broken. They recounted old grievances and shared new perspectives, each apology and acknowledgement acting as a balm to their wounded spirits. In these moments, they understood that they had allowed petty jealousies to overshadow the profound love they had for each other. To solidify their renewed connection, they began to make new memories together, embracing each other's differences and supporting each other's dreams. Whether they were laughing over childhood antics or planning future adventures, they found joy in every shared moment. Their journey taught them that love is multifaceted. It weaves through moments of hardship and joy, creating bonds that can withstand the test of time. They discovered that true love wasn't about possession or competition, but about acceptance and selflessness. Walking hand in hand through the meadows, their love for each other proved stronger than any fleeting romance. In the heart of the village where their story began, Lily and Rose found redemption. Their bond, now stronger and more resilient, was a testament to their journey. Watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of pink and gold, they knew their love for each other, and for the beauty of life itself, would endure for all eternity.